I'm so glad that you've agreed to meet with me, even if you only have time for coffee and cake.
I'm glad to make the time. So tell me what it is you wish to discuss with me. 2 coffees, black, and 2 slices of our best chocolate cake. Anything else you folks need? Thank you. We might need our coffee topped off a few times depending on how rich the cake is. I'll keep a good eye on you guys. What? Is there something wrong with my cake?
Pastor, you always say grace before eating.
It's just cake. Am I expected to say grace for every meal and snack all day long? I say it before dinner, sometimes lunch, but it's dessert. Isn't that even official meal?
Well, Pastor Phil blessed each and every meal. That's what a pastor does.
It's not a meal, Carolyn. It's a snack. But if it makes you feel better for me to bless our cake, then I will. Thank you, Father God, this cake and coffee, and I ask that you bless this time together. Amen.
Amen. I am thankful to have been faithfully serving in this church for many years. I know everything about everyone. I started working with Pastor Phil when he just couldn't keep up any longer. For an example, I sort the prayer requests and I put them into 3 categories for Sunday announcements: critical, if time permits, and private, meaning they don't want it publicly announced what they're struggling with.
I appreciate your service in helping to collect the personal prayers of the church members. Is there more you want to discuss than just bringing me up to speed on the previous way things have been done?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, there is. I believe we can do more.
I do too.
I would like to head up and organize a weekly prayer meeting where people perhaps can come in on a Wednesday night, look over the prayer list. I mean, more people praying will help get people's prayers answered.
Prayer is a start.
It sure is. Here, let me share this list with you. We will have people submit their prayer requests ahead of time. I will devote the first few minutes of each meeting to adding any last-minute prayer requests that just came up. I see the format running like this. I announce the prayer, then we all pray together. I will start with the critical first, so they get covered, in case we have too many to get to. And then we'll just wrap it up with a bulk prayer request. Oh my goodness, then there's Sally. She's always on the prayer request. She's always on the list. Well, perhaps I should move the constant prayers to the end since we have to pray over them all the time.
Have to pray?
So maybe a poor choice of word, but you know what I mean.
I don't think I do. Why don't you explain it in clear terms?
People are tired of constantly praying over and over again for the same people without any change. I mean, Sally, she is having a hard time feeding her 4 children, and she is always seeking help from the church with things. She never seems to improve.
Why is that?
Why is what?
Why is Sally struggling?
Well, everyone knows she's a single mom.
Where's the father?
No, he died last year. I believe he was hit and killed by a drunk driver driving home from work late.
Oh. So tell me what you are doing to help.
I told you, I want to have a weekly Wednesday night prayer meeting.
Prayer is important. But how are you helping this widow feed the kids?
Well, well, I listen to her, and I try and comfort her, and I pray for her.
You mean you pray for someone else to help feed her kids? Caroline, where do you think the food is going to come from? It's not like a prayer makes God overnight a package of groceries and leave it on her doorstep. No, it takes people to not just pray, but act. Why haven't you taken her and the kids out to eat with you on Sunday after church? I see you go out to eat often. Do you not? Have you given her any grocery money or offered to bring her food or take her grocery shopping? Well, anything. It's one thing to pray, but when you have the means to answer someone's prayer and don't, it's not good. I say this in love to help you grow as a child of God. Here, let me show you a verse that sheds some light on this subject. I want you to read this out loud. James chapter 2, verses 15 through 17. Go on.
All right. If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, Depart in peace, be warmed, filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Even so faith, if it not hath work, is dead, being alone.
Caroline, I stated on day one that we are going to be a church and a body that doesn't just pray. It takes action in both word and deed. When we can, of course. In my opinion, I think you would be far more effective than just offering prayers if you organized a food bank. And you can pray as you hand out items to meet their needs. You would be blessed to witness seeing God answer prayers through you. Now, wouldn't that be awesome? Have you ever been hungry? Have you ever cried at night in prayer for God to supply food for your children and watch people around you wine and dine on all sorts of indulgences?
Well, no. I've always been very well taken care of, as both a child, a wife, and a mother.
Well, when I was little, many nights I lay in bed listening to my mother cry for food to feed us. She tried to hide it from us, but after she put us to bed, she would go downstairs on her knees for hours, weeping in prayer. No one should go through that. It is gut-wrenchingly painful for both the parents and the children. My mother eventually found a good church, and in that church she started a food bank ministry. She got answers to prayers for others just like she used to pray herself. She understood the importance of ministering in both word and deed.
I had no idea.
I want you to give it some thought. That is about starting and heading up the food and prayer ministry.
Okay, Pastor.